whatever blessing God amekutayarishia, God anajua the time that blessing will come. Okay? And so sometimes obviously as human beings we get a bit impatient. Tunaona hiki kitu imekaa sana, tunaona manze hii process na venye nimekuwa in this process for so long, how come it's not happening? You need to understand that at that point you need to trust even God even more. You need to trust in God even more. Kwa nini? Because God anajua how it will end up, anajua what will happen next, anajua how this whole thing is supposed to happen. Number one, unafaa kujikumbusha always, especially when you feel like now you are running out of patience, because kutakuja hizo seasons where you feel like it's like you are running out of patience. The thing that you have been you know ile kitu yenye ulikuwa unaweza kufanya consistently, sasa una feel ni kama you are starting to become weary. You need to know that God is always there to renew your strength, and God is going to renew your strength. So what you need to understand yati, the minute you get to that point and you look at the process, unaona manzi kitu imekaa sana, and you start to doubt, unaanza kujiuliza, hii kitu basi was I really meant to do this thing? Unafaa kujua that at that particular point you are going through a certain form of temptation. And what you're supposed to do at that point ni kujua that God has made the way out. Okay? So even when the temptation comes, you need to understand that God has made the way out. Na unafaa kujua that at that point unafaa kutrust in God even more. At that point ndio unafaa hata kujipata una pray even more. Kwa nini? Because now the temptation has come. Okay? Now those doubts zimeanza kuingia kwa akili yako. Those ni kama umeanza kujishuku. You need now to know that hiyo ndio hiyo point yenyewe. Now you need to call on God and actually tell God, by the way, I can do all things, and remind yourself of scriptures like those, that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So in that point where you are feeling weak, in that point where you are feeling like it's almost like you are giving up, it's almost like ni kama haujui, do I go forward, do I keep doing this thing, do I give up on it? Hiyo ndio moment unafaa kutrust in God so much that he's going to remove you from that situation, and that his time is the best. As much as unadhani umekaa sana, you are running out of patience, you need to understand that God's time is the best.